Hi, I'm Dave MacQuarrie. I'm a retired psychotherapist. I had my own anger management program for 25 years. I'm also a laughter yoga teacher and love the ability to laugh. But I'm basically here to talk about the other side of the coin. I'm an unusual therapist. I like to play. That's one of the highest qualities that I bring to my therapy. I also am not really interested in talking. I'm not interested in you telling me repeatedly the story of the pain in your life. What are you going to do about it? And that's where I come in. Madan, in his early work, would tell the story of a woman who came up to him and said, "My husband loves laughter yoga. He thoroughly enjoys it. He goes every day. But why does he then come home and yell at me?" And Madan recognized that despite the power of laughter and the healing that can occur with laughter, there's the other side of the coin that we pretend that we're healthy, and then we go home and yell at our partners. The other side of the coin then is, how do we manage that? How do we look at that aspect where we get stuck? Think of it this way. It's what's called a force field of change. Here am I in the present. I have a vision of where I want to be in the future. I want to be a better person. I want to be loving. I want to be all those positives. But here I am, and maybe I'm abusive of people. And I could be a man, I could be a woman. It's about equal despite the mythology of our culture. Here am I in the present. If I want to get to the future, I have to look at there are forces that want to move me in the future, and there are forces that hold me back. So how do I get movement? Well, basically, motivational work is exciting, moves me in the positive, but in general, think of the workshops that you've gone to that have motivated you. What did you do with it? How effective was it in bringing you change? Whereas therapy, diminishing the painful aspects, is much more sustainable. Therapy teaches life skills. Laughter, at a superficial level, is exciting. Sometimes it's sustainable. But we look at the story that Madan told of the man who came back and yelled at his wife. So how do we get movement? Anybody anxious at the moment? Probably not in this crowd, but anybody anxious? Okay, do this with me. Take as deep a breath as you can. I'm going to talk while I'm doing it. You don't have to talk. Hold it. And squeeze. Squeeze. I tell people we don't turn blue, you're not squeezing hard enough. And let it go. What happened to your anxiety? No, you not only thought about it, but it's not there. Because you're basically doing what the anxiety is attempting to teach you. Hold your energy for the future. But if you then release the energy, you can now learn the message of your anxiety. And you have to do the energy release and learn the message if you're going to be effective in life. And that's basically what I teach. Therapy, from my point of view, offers a huge number of very simple skills that can make a difference in your life. I think of the energy psychologies that have become important in the last 20 years. EMDR, tapping, emotional freedom technique. These are powerful skills, but they don't get developed well in our culture. I'm interested in bringing those kinds of skills to my clients. And then if we need to do the deeper work of change, then I can offer that as well. But I'm much more interested in the skills that I can offer. So Duncan and I are attempting to develop a program that we call Laughter Plus, to be able to bring our skills, the skills of laughter and the skills of therapy, to people. If you're interested, talk to us later. Thank you.